If you use Google applications like Gmail or Google Contacts and Calendars, you may want to integrate these with ACT so that your data is synchronized across both applications. By integrating ACT with Google, you can keep track of Gmail history records in ACT as well as your Google Contacts and Calendar activities. To do this, you'll need to enable the Google integration components in ACT. Here's how. From the Tools menu at the top of the screen, let's go to Integrate with Google and then choose Google Integration Preferences. The first thing we need to do is click the Select button to choose the ACT database that you want to integrate with Google. Locate your database by its PAD file and then provide the username and password that you need to log in, and click OK. At this point, ACT is going to load some default preferences for you. And once that's finished, you should see your database listed at the top of the screen. Now, the next thing you need to do is request an authentication token from Google. This will authenticate ACT with Google so that ACT has permissions to access and make changes to your specific Google account calendar and contact data. Once you receive this token, it will last you about 1 to 3 months until it expires. Now, this is a function of Google security and cannot be bypassed. Therefore, once it expires, you're going to need to repeat these steps to request another token. So click the Request Token button, and then ACT will ask you if you already have a Google email account. I'm going to click Yes because I already have one. Now, let's follow the 6 steps on the screen to complete the Google authentication process. First, I'm going to click this link to open Google in a new browser. From here, either choose your Google account or enter your Google email address and then click the Next button. Now enter your Google password and click Next. At this point, Google will ask you if you want to grant ACT integration permission to view your Gmail messages and settings. If you want, you can expand this just to see the specific permissions. I'm going to click Allow. Google will now ask if you want to grant ACT integration the permission to see, edit, download, and permanently delete any of your Google contacts. Again, I'm going to click Allow. And finally, Google will ask you if you want to grant ACT integration the permission to see, edit, share, and permanently delete all of your Google calendars. I'm going to click Allow once more. At this point, you can view the summary of the permissions that you're about to allow, and when you're ready, click the Allow button at the bottom. Google will now present you with a unique one-time sign-in code that you need to copy and paste into ACT. So click this little copy button on the right to copy that into your clipboard. Now when we go back to ACT, locate the Google Integration Authentication Process window that we opened earlier and paste that authentication string into that field at the bottom and click the Confirm button. That's all there is to it. At the top, we can verify that Google has been authenticated with ACT. Now you can revoke this integration anytime from Google by going to your settings and then click Manage Google Account. And on the left, click Security and then scroll down to where it says Third-Party Apps with Account Access. And from here, you can revoke the ACT integration directly from Google. But now that I have the ACT integration set up, I can set my ACT integration preferences with my Google Calendar, Contacts, and Gmail history using these tabs.